With the year that Square Enix has had, well, we had one or two flops. Most of that year was great for Square Enix, so many great games coming out. So in January, there'll be another game coming out to maybe start that process all over again. And with Forspoken coming soon, the demo has been out for folks to try. And this is why we are here today. No, this isn't a review, but this is a discussion board. I want to know how you feel about this game, if you played it, or if it's something that you're thinking about getting. And with that discussion, I want to talk to y'all about some thoughts that I've seen so far and what I think about the game. But as always, during discussion boards, I encourage you to comment your opinion. This is a discussion that I want to have with everyone in the community. And let me know how you feel about Forspoken. Have you played the demo? Have you not? But let's get right into it. First and foremost, turn on Forspoken. Like when I see it, it's a pretty cool looking game, and I enjoy what they're trying to do so far with this demo. And I want to preface this by saying it's a demo. So I've seen a lot of people say, it's not a lot of story or plays funny, this or that. It's a demo. When you first turn the game on, it tells you this is a demo, this is not the final build, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what people are expecting, but combat is very, very different. And I think that's what sells it for me, is how fun it was. I played for about 3 or 4 hours. Even after beating, I turned it back on because I wanted to see what type of combos I can do. And I think the best thing that this game has to offer is the ability to tailor the gameplay the way you want to. And one thing I saw with that is people saying the game drops you in, doesn't tell you anything or tell you how to do it. And I'm like, okay, but didn't y'all just give a game of the year because this game doesn't hold your hand and this and that? But now you're saying that this game doesn't tell you enough. But the game actually does have a tutorial. And when certain things happen, they do pop up, tell you certain moves. But there are also stuff that you can discover yourself. I found myself knowing that I can flip through trees, or there's a grapple system. Like, I like that I can discover new ways to fight and move with this game. Also, another big critique that I've seen, that it doesn't look good. Someone had the audacity to say that this game looks like a PS3 game. And I'm like, where? The game looks good for what it is. I don't really know what people are expecting these days when it comes to graphic. And you can't say that the frames and all that FPS is a problem this time, because there is a performance mode, a 4K mode, a balance mode. Like, you could definitely set this game to the way you want to play it. If you want to focus on the visuals, or if you want to focus on the frames, or if you want a good mix of both. So what exactly are people looking for? That's the question I have for you. But as far as this game looking like a PS3 game and the visuals are bad, I really don't see it. And people are once again comparing it to other games like Elden Ring. Another argument I heard was also too much talking or not liking the gameplay or the dialogue. Me personally, it gives a little bit of charm. It's definitely corny, but also I don't really mind it. But did you know that there's a setting in the game where you can literally turn off the dialogue and the banter between battles, and it only plays what's important to the story? All in all, I think it was a good showing of a demo. I think more games need to do this so that we can see if the game is worth buying or playing, because these days games are going up. I know how people feel about $70 games. I know how people feel about buying games, period. I definitely understand if you need to see more, but the demo showed me enough, in my opinion, that I can have fun playing this game. Hopefully the story is good, and they didn't show a lot of story, any story at all. They gave you kind of like a synopsis of what's going on, but the magic alone is just kind of what I think I like about the game. What do y'all like about it so far? What do you dislike? What type of things have you worried? I think my biggest fear may be that the story isn't good, or that the game might break, but the gameplay so far to me is good. It's like a mix of Infamous and Nier and maybe Assassin's Creed, but I think it's pretty good. One last point I saw was someone complaining about some enemies not really reacting or being damage sponges. And I don't really think I had that problem, but for some enemies, I feel like one section that they showed, I saw the tweet, the section they showed was actually a challenge, and those enemies were definitely more spongy than the other ones. But also, I feel like that was just part of the demo to give you some more insight on the gameplay and the fighting mechanics. But I don't think that they're not reactive, because I was getting hit. But if you're dodging, you probably won't get hit, so they probably won't be able to react because you're actually dodging the attacks. I think it was pretty cool. I fought an enemy that had magic as well, and that was different. Again, I don't know what people want with certain games these days. I feel like we expect way too much with a little bit that's given. It's a demo. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Like and subscribe, but let me know how you feel about Forspoken. Was the demo cool? Has it enticed you to want to play the game? Do you think this game is for you? Do you think it's not worth the price? Did you try it out? What do you hope to see from this game? And is this a game you anticipate? I appreciate y'all for coming through and watching this video. I'll holler at you. That was another Blue Satire discussion board. Any more gaming discussions y'all want to have, let me know. But that's all from me, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.